You know what it is, Pacific Push, Taste Radio, Dash Radio, hottest in the beach, coldest in the streets. Today, we're going to start it off, man. We're topping off this new year in a big way. We have Grammy Award nominated Best Rapper Alive Under 25, Cordae.
What's up, bro? How you feeling, man?
I feel great, man. I feel great. Thanks to have you here, man.
Appreciate y'all for having me.
High level rap from a bird's eye view season. So, now it's time for the rest of these guys to bundle up. We are witnessing greatness in real time, and it's exciting.
Thank you. I appreciate that, bro. That means the world to me. Thank you.
For real. So with High Level being not only the label, but in a way of life, was there any significance in choosing a title that encompassed the movement? Because the bird's eye view is from a high level, so to speak.
Absolutely. Yeah. And honestly, that wasn't even on purpose, truthfully. But High Level is just a frame of mind, man, that I sort of wanted to keep to where everything I do, I try to do it at a high level, with the highest level of my capabilities, the highest level possible, and just everything I do, it got to be high level. It's really, like I said, a frame of mind, a mind state, and a way of life.
And it tells with the art that you deliver and that you give to the world. Now, did you expect the world to respond to your first offering so well?
Yeah, I did actually, because I put in a lot of work, man, a lot of time, a lot of creativity, a lot of emotion into these albums. That's why even this one, I took my time with it in between, because I only can give y'all good music, man. I just refuse to release anything that's not good music, that's not dope in my opinion, and try to even take it to a higher level. And so just trying to give y'all good quality of bodies of work.
Definitely, for sure. I'm excited, especially after you dropped off the Hartport 4 freestyle. I'm like, uh-oh, he's ready now. He's not playing any games. So we're expecting that. We're expecting that to keep the ball where it's at. Now, with such a commercially and critically acclaimed piece of art under your belt, what was the most difficult part of the process going into your sophomore album?
Honestly, nothing. Just finding I have to live life. That's mainly the thing that takes a little minute for me, because I gotta actually just live life so I can have something to talk about. So I'm not giving you the same thing that I was talking about the last album. I don't want to still be talking about I'm a lost boy and I can't find my way. And I don't want to hear that for a whole nother album, And so I gotta go through real life experiences and emotions. And unfortunately, sometimes it's tragedy or whatever it may be that formulates these songs,
No, I saw that. I've been watching and documenting what you've been going through and the travels. So now that you've been traveling the world, how has your creative process evolved?
How has it ever? That's a great question. Honestly, it just gives me more experiences to talk about, more things to speak upon from a more educated place versus just strictly as as a black man in America, where that's always going to be the main theme of it. But just me, that's why I was in Ghana for a little minute, getting the vibes out there. And, same with being in Egypt, modern day Egypt, we call it Kemet, and, but I really got to just live life in order to transmute these emotions, feelings, and experiences into music.
Definitely. Great answer. So one of my personal favorite verses of 2021 was Nas' Life is Like a Dice Game remix with Freddie Gibbs, right? Yeah. That was a moment. That was a real moment, because I remember the original and I loved it so much. So how did that come about?
Nas's team reached out and, they wanted me on this joint, and I was like, it's not even a question. Y'all go when y'all need it by, y'all need it within the next hour. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to make sure I really attacked it in a way, one that make it a good song. I'm not always. I'm just trying to make good music above, being super bar heavy and all of that shit. Keeping that in there is still important, but just making good music above all is what's important to me. And I say all that to say that that was definitely a highlight of mine.
I can tell, even on the hook. I heard the singing chops come out a little bit more. You were harmonizing. It was a great record.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, man. That means the world to me. Thank you.
The three of you joined forces on the album for Champagne Glasses and up there with Stevie Wonder. Now, did this happen during the same periods when you recorded Life is Like a Dice Game?
Actually, no, I got the Nas verse a little after the Stevie Wonder joint. After a little, excuse me, a little after Life is Like a Dice Game. And the Stevie Wonder, I got that harmonica as me and me and Stevie did. I did a song for him, titled "Can't Put It in the Hands of Fate," and that was really like a big moment for me as well. So that was tight. That was dope.
That's a major moment. That's a major moment for anyone that just appreciates music and seeing how you can pull all these great artists together. So obviously it shows the appreciation that they also have for your craft and what you're delivering. Now, who produced the record?
Champagne Glasses.
Yes.
Producer by the name of Kid Culture.
Okay. Because I was looking at the album credits and it's stacked with some amazing producers. And speaking of that, on Sinister, call Hit Boy for beats, asked for 10 of them.
No lie.
And sure. he produced Life is Like a Dice Game remix. How's your chemistry with Hit Boy?
I always make great music with Hit Boy. We got a bunch of things in the archives as well that you all haven't even heard yet. Hit Boy be having that shit, for lack of a better word. He be having that shit.
He's been making his runs, especially being nominated for Producer of the Year. He was talking about you extensively and that you have EPs worth of work ready to go. I'm like, hold on, we got to stick to a bird's eye view first, but he's already talking about the work that you have. So, we're looking forward.
We got a bunch of things together, a bunch of joints.
No? So
I said now we got a bunch of joints for sure.
No, I know. I know. He told me you cooked them up. He was like the process, but we're looking forward to that. Now, outside of just the rap and everything that you've been going through and you've been doing for yourself personally, with the transformation, you documented your weight loss, and I'm sure your energy and focus has improved. Now, have you noticed the difference in your performances?
You know what? I haven't touched this. Yeah, you know what? I've only did like a couple of festivals since then, but I'm a little bit better winded right now. I'm working on getting my wind up. I've been running. I got a track that lives not too far from me. That's not too far from where I live, so I try to get on that thing at least a couple times a week.
All right. So, what has been the most fulfilling part about that journey so far, with the weight loss and just changing how you're living, your overall health?
The most fulfilling, I don't know, honestly. I guess just having just staying disciplined always feels good. When you work hard and staying disciplined and trying to keep devices too low, I'm still gonna live some life. I still gotta live life. I ain't perfect. I'm not no monk either, so not quite yet, right? But this the journey, man, the ups and the downs. I'm in love with the journey, man, the ups and the downs.
All right, so if you had to choose one track on the album right now that holds the most significance personally for you, what would that be?
Either Mama's Hood, Chronicles, or Westlake High. Because Mama's Hood, I made that after like one of my best friends from back home and got killed. Rest in peace, my boy Juwan Ross, my boy Pitt. Chronicles, when I made that song, it just gave me such a feeling of hope and excitement because I know what that record's gonna be. And Westlake High is just I made that journey off shrooms in the studio and it was just a vibe in there, and I just remember it doing it.
All right, that's cool right there. There you have it. Now, I do have to ask a question. This is a personal one for me, man. So when are we getting that Cordae and Kiss? I see Kiss asking for that collab, and it's real when Kiss is screaming for you. So when are we getting that?
For sure. Kiss is definitely one of idol of mine, a legend, like absolutely unequivocally. He just got to send me the verse. If he just got to send me the song open verse, and he'll get it whenever. Like, it'll be a great honor of mine. Matter of fact, I think I do the leakers a little later on today. I'm gonna do a Kiss beat, man. I'm gonna have to whatever. I'm gonna just tell him, just throw on the Jada Kiss beat, please.
You hear that? You hear that? We broke that. Kiss. Send that over. Cordae's gonna tear it up for you, and he's ready for the verse. All right,
need that, please.
We need that. We need that. The fans need that. The world needs that. Now, before we break out, I do have to go on to G's favorite things. This is when I ask the artist 3 questions and tailor make it towards their taste and things I want to find out. So, okay. Cordae, what's your favorite classic car?
Probably like old school Benzes. like the 90s Benz, like the joint that, you know, money making, you know what I'm saying? Mitch had. Yeah, them old school, like even on the BMF series, I love that show, by the way. And excuse me if I'm chewing in your ear, I apologize. But I love the old school 80s Benzes, man. Those are the ones.
All right, that's a good one. That's a good one. Classic, big boy. Now, what city, country, or continent has been your favorite place for inspiration throughout your travels?
Probably between Ghana and Egypt. Those are both pretty inspirational. Paris is just always a great vibe. London is just always an amazing, incredible vibe. So either one of those spots for sure.
All right. Now, the third question, being that this is your sophomore release, and I know how much you appreciated Nas's sophomore release, born in the same year, what's your favorite song off It Was Written?
The Message. Fake Thug, No Love, You Get the Slug, C4, Gus Go, Your Luck Low. I didn't know. Yeah, that's the joint right there.
All right. That's a good way to set it off.
That sample, I love that joint all day.
All right. Those three great answers. And that was quick. You see how quick? He didn't even have to think about that. Nah, The Message, off rip.
Off rip. That's my joint. That's my joint right there.
Well, listeners, fans, there you have it. We appreciate you taking out your time, Cordae, anticipating this album. We know what it's going to do. Again, it's beautiful to watch you take the torch and progress with the lyrics. And even when you hear that he's a rapper's rapper, that's the compliment in the highest regard from all of the greats in the game. So can you give the people your socials, let them know how they can get in contact with you and the High Level movement?
Yeah, for sure. Follow Cordae and High Level, HI Level. And, you know, Cordae, that's just my name. And CORDAE, and that's Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, whatever you use, Apple Music, Spotify, whatever. And I just want to let you know too, bro, like, G, I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? For all the love and support you've been showing me since day one. It don't go unnoticed. Like, I really appreciate it, bro. So it's much love. We locked in for sure.
100%. This was a true pleasure. I really looked forward into it because I'm a fan of what you do. I'm a fan of the culture, and this is all about art, and you've taken it to the highest level. So again,
thank
man,
you, bro. I appreciate that.
You know what it is. G Money,
yes, sir.
Pacific Push, Cordae. God's timing is perfect.
Always. God's timing is perfect.
It's right, my brother. I appreciate you.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you. Right. Love as always.